You shall become naught but dust.
I cannot cross while the balefire is invoked.
Thou art already dead.
The path to the summit is blocked by the balefire. Is there a way to safely cross it?
I confess, I do not fully comprehend how the balefire works. But with a windlass enchantment, you could open the lava gates in the Rill of Fire. That should rob it of its power. Perhaps even disable it completely.
Fine, do it!
Ach, Niza, Diva! There. Once the lava flows through the mouth of the gates, it should not flow into the balefire. Hurry! Open both the gates in the Rill of Fire.
Let's see if Craig's windlass enchantment works. One down, one to go. Kreck's Windlass enchantment should work here. That should take care of the balefire.
We are one step closer. Thou shalt know despair.
Furless hostages. No. Werewolf berserkers. Infiltrators. Sent to the enemy disguised as humans. Terrible duty for any soldier. Spying. Sabotage. A suicidal act of desperation. Stand down, warriors of Temuria. I promise a fair trial for all who place themselves in my trust.
Begone, Tsar. You cannot help us now. The Conclave betrayed us, just like they betrayed our land. Let Dorothea burn, and let us burn with it. You cannot help us.
I recognize your voice. You're Sanka Darkfever, aren't you?
I was. Once.
We fought together at Wolftrap Pass. Do you remember?
Aye. A great victory for the Berserkers. That was before they chose me for this honor. They sent us across the border with this enchanted disguise to bring terror to the enemy camps. A werewolf hidden beneath furless skin. So many of us died in those suicidal attacks. Let our city burn.
Why keep your human forms? You're not infiltrators now.
You think we choose to be like this? The final curse of the Conclave. Their desperate attempt to save us from the enemy trapped us as furless beasts forever. They're ashamed of us. They keep us hidden away. But we will hide no longer. You cannot help us.
We may yet be able to cure you. I have returned 2 of the missing totems to the Barrow of the Moon. The spirits of the ancestral moon may yet lift the final curse.
You have found 2 of the totems of the moon. No, it's a trick. There is nothing waiting for us but death. You cannot help us.
We may yet be able to cure you. I have returned.
You have found... No, you cannot help.
Surrender, Sanka. I will see you get a fair trial.
Cures. Fair trials. You promise much, but how can we possibly trust you, Tsar? How can we trust any wolf now?
You can't. But I am the only wolf offering you anything but death, Sanka.
Enough. We surrender to Tsar the Berserker and place ourselves in his charge.
As Law Speaker, I shall rule now on your fate. You are the victims of the Conclave's unjust curse. I shall... What's that word again? Damn! Where's that sage when I need him? I Hex Honor 8, you of all wrongdoing. Now leave Duratir and wait in the wilds until I've been able to lift the curse. Go!
The heart of our land beats within your chest, Za. We shall do as you ask. May the spirits of the ancestral moon return to bless us all.
We must talk quickly before the rest of the Conclave convenes.
Who is still alive?
I'm uncertain. The Speaker for the Blood Pact is dead. The Grey Claws have broken with the Conclave. Flame Craves rarely come to Duratir these days. I have sent for the speakers of the Elder Blood, Darkfang, and Wild Moon tribes, but most of the elders fled Duratir when the attack began. I heard that Gra Madhowler is now speaker for the Moonhowler tribes, but I cannot confirm it.
He won't be coming. I, deposed him the other day.
Perhaps just as well, under the circumstances. Listen, you are in great danger if the others arrive. I wish there was an easy way of asking this.
Come on, out with it.
How long have you been a demon, Za?
It happened shortly before I returned to Teymuria. But I am still Za, whatever body my soul might dwell in.
I believe you, but perhaps only because I wish to believe that my friend still lives. The others will not understand, and all who are shamans of the tribes will immediately know what you are. Already, demon hunters stalk the land, seeking your death. We must be careful. Both our lives are at risk here. They will kill you as a demon, and they will execute me for assisting one. What would you know?
How can the Crucible of Souls be destroyed?
This is what you seek? To shatter the cauldron that once was ours? Better this than what the Furless mages might do with it, perhaps. But the other members of the Conclave will not support you. Since the overthrowing of the Queen of the Sun, the cauldron belongs to Teymuria herself, and the cauldron is power itself. But alas, I do not know how or even if the cauldron can be broken, and I doubt there is any wolf who does. Ask your questions.
You said no wolf knows how to destroy the Crucible of Souls. Who might know if the Conclave does not?
None among the Furless, I'll wager, unless their oracle has seen it happen in what has yet to come to pass. But I hear the oracle has fled, and besides, she rarely speaks to our kind. Alas, there is no one in this entire world who has the knowledge you seek. Ask your questions.
No one in this world, you say? Are there other worlds?
Indeed, there are 1,000,000 other worlds that hang like fruit from the Tree of Worlds. But since the falling of Shadow, the dream world is cut off from us, and there is no way to climb the branches of the cosmic tree. The last passage there lies beneath us, the Gate of Dreams. But no one has dared venture there for centuries. Ask me what you wish to know.
Suppose I managed to get into the dream world. Is there someone in another world I could ask about destroying the cauldron?
There is one who would know. But to seek audience would be to invite death.
Who could stand against Za the Berserker?
Ah, my friend. Perhaps no one from this world, but he of whom I speak is not of this world, or of any other. He is the serpent worm at the roots of the Tree of Worlds. He who will swallow the sun on the final day. Our people call him Grabak, the serpent of 1,000 coils, the harbinger of apocalypse, the herald of Armageddon. I should not have mentioned this to you. Give up this foolhardy quest before it brings you to ruin. What would you know?
How do I reach the Gate of Dreams?
Reaching it is easy. You will find it within the ziggurat of the sun, beneath our very feet. But the ancestral shades will not open the gate for anyone. You will have to prove yourself to them.
I'm sure I can bring them around to my way of thinking.
If you can pass their tests, the Gate of Dreams shall be opened for you. And then your troubles will truly begin. Speak your mind.
You saw that I was a demon. How?
It is one thing to have the sight, to see into shadow as all mages can. It is quite another to be a shaman of the tribes of Taymuria. You stink of demons,
Well, I haven't bathed in days.
What would you know?
When we met before, down in Duratir, you were shocked. You said that you could scarcely believe it.
There is a prophecy from the last days of the Queen of the Sun. A wolf shall become a demon. A demon shall become a wolf. When the great city burns, the fate of the world shall rest upon both their shoulders.
What a useless prophecy. It says absolutely nothing.
You are the demon wolf that was foretold, Tsar. You are destined to save us all, or bring doom upon us.
No pressure, then. Damn prophecies. More trouble than they're worth.
Ask me what you wish to know.
Can the final curse be undone?
No shaman could unweave this curse from our land. It is beyond our ken. The situation is hopeless. What would you know?
I need to find a shaman who can perform the endless chant and hold the curse at bay. Will you do it?
There is already a shaman tasked with bearing this burden. A brave and foolish old wolf called Densok Flamecrave. He was the speaker for those tribes when the Conclave was formed. Do not ask me what happened to him. There's nothing I can tell you. Speak your mind.
Will you not take Densok's burden away from him?
I cannot. Ask me what you wish.
There's something I must do elsewhere, Krek.
Do not take too long.
Thou art already dead.
The smell of this place is familiar.